up under your pillow. Tuck that belt. Sleeping in real tight, because I'm going to take that.
This is just a legacy fight. This is a fight. This is a real fight. This is not it's not like a influencer or, this is really for the belts. This is really for the gold, the everything, the pound for pound, the best in the division, possibly the best in the world.
I'm just going to come up there and show up. Y'all know what I do. I put on great performances. God willing, I'm definitely gonna get the belt, of course, but I'm gonna just go there and show up and just do what I've been doing. Everybody here right now here because of the business, man, and they know that I put on great performances. They know I'm an entertainer at the end of the day, but they also know I'm very mean in that ring.
Keyshawn Davis recently called out Devin Haney, claiming the former undisputed champion seems unwilling to face the toughest available opponents. Davis believes his speed, power, and aggressive style will be too much for Haney and has repeatedly pushed for what he sees as one of boxing's biggest possible fights.
It's forward. I just had a feeling in my spirit that I was going to fight him.
Davis increased the pressure by arguing that Haney has accomplished very little since his highly publicized fight with Ryan Garcia. According to Davis, Haney has spent too much time inactive instead of pursuing major challenges. He also suggested that Haney's team understands how dangerous he is and has even predicted a stoppage victory if they ever meet.
I want to fight Devin Haney for sure, for sure. He has nothing, not that I know of, he has.
Davis has also argued that Haney regularly discusses other top fighters while rarely mentioning him. He believes that is no coincidence and sees it as proof that Haney recognizes the threat he presents. Davis remains confident that his speed, power, and relentless pressure make him one of the division's most dangerous fighters.
Now, ever since, his big win against old boy that's fighting on my card now, you know what I'm saying? So, tell Devin Haney, stop playing, stop being so scary, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stop being scary. Fight me, bro. Like, I want to fight you. Like, fight me, bro. Like, what we doing?
Did you think anything of that? Between you and Devin?
Bro, y'all know how it ends up, bro. Him running around, I'm chasing him, and then me eventually knocking him out. Like, Devin know he can't beat me. Devin father know he can't beat me. Like, well, y'all all seen the video when bro said, stand on my word. I'm standing on it. But where they at, though? You know what I'm saying? So tell them pop out, man. Come outside. Stop hiding in the shadows, man. Come fight the businessman.
According to Davis, Haney has shown interest in facing several high-profile opponents, but has not displayed the same urgency when it comes to fighting him. He has also questioned why previous discussions between both camps never resulted in an agreement.
I aren't really scared of fighters, but you're ducking me? Like, what is it about?
You don't think fighters are scared of fighters?
And I DM Bill. Yes.
Haney has strongly rejected claims that he is avoiding Davis. He points to his resume and the level of opposition he has faced as evidence that he has never shied away from challenges. Haney insists he is willing to fight anyone when the timing and business terms make sense.
He's willing to do that.
I think we can give Bill.
Yeah, you let us handle that.
Yeah. So
I would be very surprised if y'all do that. Say it again.
I said we're gonna try and lock this date in. Murder gonna talk to you after this, but I'm gonna call Bill tomorrow, and we're gonna see whether I don't know if he's still on the West Coast or not, but hopefully it can be face to face. But if not, we'll definitely get him on Zoom. But I think he'll show up, and this way it don't have to be no back and forth. He said, she said. We'll both have y'all on the show, and then we can know. He can tell.
Meanwhile, Bill Haney has suggested that Team Haney is not rushing into negotiations with Davis. He believes a fight with Shakur Stevenson would carry greater significance and commercial value, making it a higher priority at this stage.
He can say what he want to say. The world knows that I'm Debo for a reason, because I'm the guy pulling up on everyone and wanting to make the biggest, best fights happen. So the duck talk is
Roy Jones Jr. has described potential Davis-Haney fight as one of the most exciting matchups in boxing. He believes Haney holds advantages in experience in championship-level competition, but also views Davis as a dangerous and unpredictable opponent.
Shakur, I will fight you both, but the only way I'm going to fight you both, the only way, is if you're both on the contract. And that's what Devin said. That is what Devin told Keyshawn. That is what Devin told Shakur. That is what Devin told Jay Prince.
Jones further explained that the matchup offers everything fans could want. Haney brings elite boxing skills, ring IQ, and technical precision, while Davis provides athleticism, aggression, and confidence. The contrast in styles could make for a highly entertaining fight.
A much-needed, dominating performance against Brian Norman. The low-hanging fruit in the headline was, can he take the punch? He showed that he could take the punch, but he also delivered a punch. So now he's back in the driver's seat and can make whatever decision he wants. What do you think about that fight if it's 1 or 2 fights away?
Kind of tough fight right now because Devin Haney is right back at the top of his game. Devin showed that the weight loss was probably causing him to not have as good punch resistance, and it also probably wasn't causing him to have as much power or explosiveness as he has. He showed tremendous power, tremendous punch resistance in that fight against Norman, and for him to do that means that the weight was probably an issue. Now, if Keyshawn comes up, or if they even do a catch weight, a 143, 144, it's going to be a very interesting fight because I think Devin has more tools and more IQ right now.
Bruce Carrington has also discussed the matchup, noting that Haney possesses advantages in size and experience. However, he pointed out that Davis continues to develop physically and has successfully carried his power through multiple weight classes. Carrington sees the fight as extremely competitive.
About him, intangibleness about him, where he can be a different guy when it's time to be a different guy. You can never count him out. However, if I were pushing Keyshawn, I would have another fight or two before I fight Devin, just for experience purposes. And if I was Devin, I would try to jump on it right now before he gets those couple fights, because the more experience he gets, the harder he's going to become to beat.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough fight for Keyshawn Davis. And I think in many respects, Devin Haney too. You can't take Keyshawn Davis light. He can really fight. He's really like that. The weight difference is a concern, and it's a fair question. Is he ready now? Is he ready a fight or two from now? But that's the fight, really. If you really want to scream, I'm back. That's the type of fight that you want, because obviously it's in the Turkey Al-Sheikh universe, and that's a fight that's going to get made. You're going to make a career high payday. But if you are able to beat Devin Haney, brother.
Carrington believes Davis has more layers to his game than many people realize. While Haney's strengths are well known, he feels Davis possesses underrated abilities that could surprise opponents. In his opinion, that unpredictability could become a major factor if they ever share the ring.
And Jermaine Ortiz is a legit fighter. Legit. And he's never been stopped, and Keyshawn did that. You know what I mean? And looked fresh in the 12th round too. And he had total control of that whole fight against a guy that's given Teofimo trouble, Lomachenko trouble. That just shows you the level that Keyshawn is on. So
right.
I don't think that him fighting Devin is a reach whatsoever. That's gonna be a solid fight.
Who you have winning that fight?
I genuinely don't know. I do think that Devin is a naturally bigger guy, but Keyshawn's not that small. I ain't gonna front. Keyshawn, even though he's going up in weight, he's not that small. I think that's a tough fight.
Some analysts have questioned how weight could influence a future showdown between Davis and Haney. Concerns remain about how effectively Davis will continue adapting as he moves into higher weight divisions.
We'll go to Devin and go his route because, they're more familiar with Devin. And, he's as big as he is as a fighter, but that's a 50-50 fight in terms of experience and who got the deeper bag. I think now
at welterweight, the matchup could become an even bigger attraction. Modern boxing values star power almost as much as championships, and this fight would offer both. Davis brings Olympic-level credentials and explosive athleticism, while Haney brings championship experience and elite technical skill.
And I'm going to become a 147 champion. Okay. And then I'm going to defend it against somebody at 147.
Devin Haney?
Who at 147? Is it Devin Haney?
Yeah.
Because that's a pound for pound brother right now. And we asked you, who's a fight that's going to put you on that pound for pound list? Devin Haney's at 147, right? And he got a belt.
Now he is, yeah.
And you say you want 147. I mean, what we doing? What we talking about?
Names.
We talking about January 31st. I'm a look great, God willing, and in the future.
Following his victory over Jermaine Ortiz, Davis expressed strong confidence about a potential fight with Haney. He claimed Haney lacks the punching power needed to trouble him and suggested he would handle the challenge comfortably.
Keyshawn Davis has is really more entertaining than the performance that Shakur Stevenson had. We was talking about Shakur Stevenson in tech in the 135-pound division, but as Keyshawn kept emerging, he was already a conversation of Shakur, Keyshawn. Davis, Keyshawn. Of course, we got Andy Cruz. They're gonna be facing Murataya on the 24th, but look like that fight is not gonna happen. The primary fight for Keyshawn Davis now, in my opinion, is Devin the Dream Haney at 147 because that's his plan. The primary fight for a Devin Haney, in all actuality, should be now a Keyshawn Davis. If Keyshawn Davis is willing to fight you and they call in and Devin Haney and Bill Haney, shout out to Bill Haney, he's done a wonderful job as a manager, is saying that they Debo, well, Keyshawn Davis is Craig and Keyshawn Davis is running.
Haney, meanwhile, points to his own career as proof of his toughness. He often references a Ryan Garcia fight, where he suffered multiple knockdowns but still made it to the final bell. Haney views that performance as evidence of his resilience and determination, rather than focusing on criticism. He believes overcoming adversity has made him a stronger fighter.
I feel like me and Devin Haney will be it'll be an easy fight for me, bro. Like super easy, bro. Like, and I know I would stop Devin Haney. I've been saying this, bro, before the Ryan fight, bro. He just don't got nothing for me. He got nothing for me. Like, you don't got no power. You got nothing for me to worry about. Like, what are you gonna do to stop me?
Got you.
And what I got coming with, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he don't got nothing to even stop me. His defense is not that good. I feel like I got better defense than him. I know he fought better opponents than me, so you know what I'm saying? So I gave him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, for sure.
But I just feel like I got better defense than him.
His resume tough.
Nah, it is.
His resume tough.
But you gotta realize he fought a lot of guys that was smaller than him too, bro. A lot of these guys were smaller than him, and he was saying it in the weigh-ins. You're too small. You know what I mean? So he knew what he was doing, bro. You know what I mean?
Former two-division champion Andre Ward has spoken positively about Haney's future. Ward frequently praises Haney's discipline, focus, and dedication to improvement. He believes Haney's work ethic, technical ability, and ring intelligence provide a strong foundation for long-term success, and has often encouraged fans to judge performances objectively rather than emotionally.
When you have a chin, being able to get hit and get right back to it.
Did you ever recover from that getting hurt the first time? In the very first round?
I feel like I recovered because I wasn't that hurt. It was more like a surprise.
Like shocked you.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like I recovered.
What is Bill telling you throughout the course of the fight? What did he have? What type of urgency did he have? What was he saying?
Like I said, I don't want to speak on that too much for various reasons, but yeah.
Are y'all still taking legal action over what he did? Are y'all still thinking about it?
Davis remains convinced that his aggression and physical strength would ultimately decide the fight. He argues that Haney's move up in weight has not produced greater knockout power, and believes that would allow him to apply constant pressure. Davis is confident he could wear Haney down over time and eventually force a stoppage victory.
He's jumping up in weight to fight Regis Prograis. What do you make of this fight, and what do you make of Devin Haney's career thus far?
I think Bill Haney has done a masterful job with how he's moved his son. And Devin Haney is the truth. He's got skill. He's probably one of the most technically sound fighters in the game today. I think Haney has the advantage because similar to me and Kovalev, people think, oh, he's been at the weight class longer, so he's bigger. It's like, nah, he might be bigger. Doesn't mean he's stronger, and he's sucking himself down to get to 140. That shows up after that 6th or 7th round. The guy coming up, if he knows how to box and he knows his way around that ring, he ultimately has the advantage because I don't have to
take, because, you know, as a businessman, risk reward. You think you bring enough to the table that he'd want to take the fight? He would take the fight?
Hopefully, bro. I hope he would take the fight. In terms of answering your question at Bright Enough Star, he's already entertaining me on Twitter and social media and stuff like that. So I guess he sees some money potential in this fight right here. But what I would like to do is I would like to become champion, because that just speaks for itself. Once I come to the champion with the table, you can't play with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody know me. People know me. I can go to the UK and sell. Like, I can go anywhere and sell. My first main event, I sold 10,000 tickets. I sell, period. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's entertaining me, because I am a star. But when I come with that world title, whether I beat Dalton Smith or I go move up a weight and beat Lewis Crocker, once I come with them world titles, it's just a different story.
Yeah, I love